Welcome back. So, as you can see, we are not anywhere near our domain. Matter of fact, if I hold Shift and go F3, you can see our coordinates, indicating that we, just by this number here, we're over 3,500 blocks away. And I think our other coordinate here is negative 2,500, so we're like 1,800 blocks, 1,900 blocks away, if not more, from our original domain, which is more or less that basic direction. I think probably more that direction actually. We are in a village. This is a thing that I found. We're in a village because I want to build in there. You see, the plan I have is really quite simple. I'm going to build predominantly underground, and it is going to be, don't really know exactly how to explain this. It's essentially going to be a large rectangular hole underground, which will not be fully rectangular by the time we're done. It just starts out that way. Pretty much like this, actually. Barely rectangular. But there's a lot of grass in the design, and I want this dark green grass to be part of it, not this kind of grass. So we need to go far in and make sure that this is underneath. So what we need to do today is we need to do some rough math in the actual forest to see whether or not there's enough space to do what I want. And I get interrupted by random things. My antivirus decided to kick on there, and I apologize. It's been prompting me to get like the free update and stuff like that. Except the update's not going to work for me because it's a free update for Windows 10. Well, I'm not on Windows 10, so I don't have that issue. I've set up in the tower just because. As you can see, I still have all this stuff. I also found some stuff in the blacksmiths and some food. Not that we really need the food, considering that we're in a village, so we can always get food. You might have heard him. Oh, hello. What are you doing in there, buddy? Oh, you're one of the ones that you can't trade with. I heard that. Did you hear that, skeleton? There he is. But I found a donkey. He's nice. I've already got the backpack and stuff. He's got 3 extra hearts beyond normal health. I ended up finding an entire field of them somewhere over there. And when I say an entire field, I mean probably 4 or 5 patches of them, and there were like probably 6 to 8 donkeys in each patch. It was like all the donkeys in the world were right there. It's very weird. Where's the sun? Okay, you're there. That real quick. That is awfully low to me. What is my volume? Oh, because my volume is cranked way down for me. Hopefully that didn't affect you. But anyways, this is just a marker for what I think is roughly center of this. Not positive. I didn't bring any blocks because I'm so smart. Sorry about that. Essentially what we need to do is we need to find more or less center. We need to do some counting. Then I'm going to place torches down. Yes. Just to bring it, to see whether or not we can fit it in. Because I don't want to build an underground base that then has... Hello, high encoding. That issue where the grass changes color in the one corner or something like that. I hate when that happens. It is by far the biggest annoyance to me. So I want a pillar up here to see. Yeah, because you can see it stretches out this way and it's underneath there is fine. And then it stretches out that way. It's not very deep this way, I don't think. So we might be looking at it as width-wise, like we're on the side of it right now, which I'm okay with. Essentially, all I'm going to do is just count out how big of a space I can. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and just count width-wise. which I need 43 blocks, which I believe should fit in here quite easily. So if we did this, we'd want to be a decent layer in, like about here, say. Right? So 43. If we count that, divide that in half, that's what, 21 on each side? 21 and 21 is 42 plus another one? Yes. So we need 21 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So we're good this way so far. This is a bit of an issue. But we can seal that up. That's not a game, or that's not a rule break or anything. It's probably not even, oh no, it would definitely be deep enough. Hello, high encoding again. So this way would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. It's a terrifying sound. There's obviously caves underneath that. Oh, jeez. It's been a while since I actually fought anything. Yes, I get it. High encoding doesn't like me in this area. All the things it's trying to remember, and all the trees and junk. Which is why I want to build underground. Because when you build underground, you don't really get the high encoding issue. And we're back. Yay! I didn't realize you could see it that way. Hello. Is there another hello? Yeah, see, you're less looking. You two shouldn't breed, because that means there's just going to be more of you guys. You know, I never actually checked the villagers to see what they were. Like, I know there's a bunch of green guys floating about. What about you? Toolsmith? It's an actual. You got a shepherd. I wonder if we have a what's their name? These guys. Cartographer. That would be kind of nice. We do right there. Perfect. Jesus, you want a lot? 36 paper for that? Holy crap. Anyways, sorry, distracted. In order for this to work, we also, so we know we have the width, and by the looks of it, we have enough width that we could kick it that way to avoid the actual ravine altogether, or more or less altogether. And I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure those are llamas. I assume you can see them. There's like a little brown patch right up there, right above the cursor, moving around. Pretty sure that's a llama. So we have 43 wide, which is good, but we also need 35 deep. Right. So this one here will just count straight from here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, which was like right there-ish, I think. You know, sort of it lines up. Yeah. So we have the depth, and we, by the looks of it, we have a little bit of extra. We have a lot of extra depth. Okay, so it's quite high encoding. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's just monsters and destruction and mayhem and goodness. Okay, we're gonna get out of here because this seems to be a really laggy section for some reason. Now the this is where things get fun. The purpose of this is to build above ground a section and then a lot below ground. Now it's all supposed to be 99% below ground. Jeez, we'll be dealing with those guys. But the idea is that we're going to have some sort of entrance here, which does mean that this village is going to disappear. So don't get too attached to it. it's gonna get torn down or blown up or ignored. Maybe I'll put the entrance over there just so I don't have to touch it. I'm not gonna pay attention to them though. If they die, they die, which means they'll probably die. Because, you know, zombies. But the idea is to build essentially, what we're building above ground and what we're building below ground are two very different structures. Below ground, I explained, we're building the rectangle. And then we're going to soften the corners and whatnot like that and do some internal detailing that makes it so it's less rectangular. But above ground, what we're going to do is we're going to build a monolith in the middle. And then we're going to have two rocks kind of ringing around the monolith. Hopefully, assuming I can get that to work. It'll be the biggest one. Now the rocks will this will be on the ground, this will be on the ground for the most of it, and then it'll lift up so that from below you would be able to see like the monolith straight in from both sides. And then around all of this, with some space in between, of course, this is a really compact version, we're gonna have a completely square oxide daisy, I'll need that. Proper thick wall. And the wall will obviously have entrances and stuff. It'll have probably two. I might put an entrance like here and then over there. Maybe just spiral entrances. I don't know. I can do that. That'll work for me. Now the size of this is actually quite large, especially compared to what this is here. Because the idea is that this is a monolith, so that's a 3x3 center by itself. And the concept for this is we would go to the monolith, go down a ladder shaft into a room. From there, that room would, essentially doing stair stepping, would spiral us down towards this, okay? Which may be through there and come in on the side, whichever works. But it would put us towards the actual, I don't really have a name for it, so I'm just going to, actually I do. I've been kind of just using a simple name for it, like a nickname, of newhome, which is pretty obvious why it's called that. But anyways, that concept is that it's going to kick it down into there, and then we'll be really, really deep underground by this point, and we will be able to dig it. Now, the actual depth of how far this is I don't know how deep it's actually going to be. I know how deep I need it underneath. I need it like 25 blocks below ground, but I don't know how deep the actual build is. And that's where things get issues, questionable. Let's go with questionable. Now, in order to dig that much, that effectively, and that quickly, we obviously need to dip into this. Now, we have a bunch of obsidian here. We also have a bunch of obsidian here. We don't have as a book, but we have enough diamonds and obsidian to do what we need to. We just don't have the book. So my goal, hopefully for the rest of this episode, is to, I thought there was cows nearby, was to kill some cows to get like one leather to build a book. I was pretty sure there was cows nearby. I might be thinking of somewhere else, but usually when there's a village, it's cows or sheep or something. It's chickens, I know that. Chickens aren't gonna help me. Okay, apparently there's chickens. I guess I'll have to go hunting for cows at some other point. It's pretty much today's episode. It's a little, nothing really got accomplished and stuff, but check that out. Isn't that cool? It's literally, by the way, actually just floating there. I don't understand how that generates like that, but it's really, really cool. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be today's episode. So I guess I'll see you when I see you.